Hello everyone, my name is Leon Quet. So today we're going to be talking about insurance taxes. So in our life, every penny that we earn would probably comes with another expenses, right? But now coming on to right now, there's this thing called income taxes, which means every penny that you earn, you're gonna have to pay to the government a bunch of them. No, a small portion of them. Now, first, what are taxes? Let's look a little bit at what taxes is. Tax is basically the money that is going to be a small percentage of your money that you make, and you're gonna have to pay that for the government. So what do the government use that money for? They're gonna use it for public service. They're gonna use it to build school, build bridge, build those things like healthcare, education, etc. So your money that you're earning, you're paying to the government, is gonna be your part of funding to the government overall service to you. So it's a very big honor of the government, right? And you only need to pay for, let's say, like a very small amount of money just so you're able to benefit from those taxes. Okay, so taxes are the money that you pay directly to the government, and the government would use that money for various benefits and various purpose, but mainly to you guys. Now, what are income taxes based on? It is based on your main profit. So how much do you make? Let's say you used to make like $1,000 per month. So the government would take, I believe, is around 25 or 15% of your income. So probably around like $200, $225, things like that. Okay, and that part is going to be sent directly to the government. So before you're going to take your money, you're going to have those cashes, you're going to be having to like subtract that total amount of money out, which may hurt your wallet. I totally understand that, but it is something that's totally acceptable, and it's something that in the United States taxes are pretty high. So in the United States, you're gonna be having to pay around 25% of that. In Vietnam, our percentage are a little bit more mundane and more easily understand, right? Like it's more on like the lower bracket, but you're based on different bracket, right? So if you're in this bracket and you're gonna be having to pay this percentage, probably around like 15, probably around 5 to 15. When you earn more, you're gonna be paying more. So taxes works in a way that's also gonna help between like the nuances between the very rich and the very poor. So if you're not earning too much, you don't have to pay too much. If you're earning pretty much a lot, then you're gonna have to pay rather a little bit more a lot. But still, it's going to increase the quality, and it's going to make sure that there's no burden on any individuals. But thirdly is that how do you calculate your income taxes? So how much will you pay out, and how do you know how much money will you benefit from the end of the day? That's when income statements comes in like a proportion of it, right? So income taxes will be calculated in the income statement. So in the income statement in your business, you're going to calculate all the money, and then you have your income before taxes, and then you're going to subtract out your income taxes, and that's when you get your net income. Okay, so income taxes is tax that you pay for the government, and it's based on your profit. Different salaries will have different tax brackets. This is totally okay. You're still going to pay a perfectly fine amount of money of it, and it's for very good purposes and ensure equality and fairness overall. So that's why tax is such a cool thing, and you probably need to learn more about it, but we'll get there. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.